going to have to really adjust this. Yeah, we're going to have to do some adjusting here, zooming in, moving my thing, whatever. But I thought I would start out the evening with a little kitty pleasure. Say hi. Say hi. Tell the people. No, you got to look at the camera. Look, you got to look up here at the camera. Say hello. It's Mr. Sunny. He's currently licking my finger because I just made a blueberry cake. Okay, scoot along. Go. Scoot, scoot, boot, scoot, and boogie. Get on your way, mister. Anyhow, there. Ah, that looks pretty good. Okay, you gotta leave the room. Yep, you gotta leave the room. Okay, bye. See ya. Have a good day. I'm gonna close them out there so they don't come in here and, harass us and bug us. All right, let's see. Don't let this deal fizzle. This 4th of July, we're giving 2 free months of YouTube Music Premium for an ad-free experience. I don't need YouTube Music, do I? I don't think so. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Okay, why is my chat way down there? Why is this ad up there? How do I get rid of that thing? How do I get rid of you? My ad center. No. Personalized keychains. No. Why are you in my way? It's like I got this whole ad right next to like my screen where I see my picture, and then the chat is like way down below. So I can either see the chat, I gotta scroll way up to see the chat, and then I can't see the actual video. Okay. All right. Well, guess that's how that's going to be. How do I get rid of that thing? I wish there's an my ad center, like info. What's this? There's an arrow. Oh, okay. That minimized it a little bit. All right. Well, there we go. That's as good as it's going to get, I guess. I made it smaller. Anyhow, hello. How is everybody? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's been a day here. It's been a nice day. But we'll talk about my day. Let's say hello to everybody, like Joe and Marion and Dawn. And where is Marion? Still in Ohio. Marion, is Ohio that interesting? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's see. Sue's here. Joyce is here. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Amy is here. Hi, Amy. Michelle's here. Hello, Michelle. Saw you yesterday, right? Becky. Hello, Becky. Sherry's here. Hi. Emma. Hello, Emma. Hello, Brenda. Hello. Lizetta is here. Hi. Risa. Hello, Risa. How are you? Hello, April. Yes, Dawn. Oh my goodness, Dawn, it's been over a year. Look at that, Dawn. A year you've been a member. Okay, Amy, let's talk about drills. Okay, we're going to talk about drills in a minute. Are they notoriously funky? I don't know. Actually, the ones I'm working with right now, well, there's a lot of like junk. The drills aren't bad, but there's lots of junk included. And there's some spares. And I'll tell you why in a moment. Hey, Jess, how you doing? Hello, Kathy and Brenda. Hello, hello. How are you all tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. Yes, doing well. All right. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here today. The sun's shining. And I've done hardly anything. I've done hardly anything at all. I don't know. I've been fighting this cold. I'm all stuffy. Not stuffy. That's not even correct. I kind of just have some sneezes going on. But I'm just, not feeling the greatest. Just kind of a little off. And it's just kind of making me tired. I don't know. I've been just tired. So whatever, it is what it is. Okay, I need a color. Let's start with this 8. We're going to do a bunch of 8s, this bright, bright yellow. So this is Groovy Girl. Hello, welcome, meet Groovy Girl. She's groovy. And I had a couple things, well, not a couple, one thing has happened with Groovy Girl, and I'll explain. So I got started on her, and I was super excited because Groovy Girl comes with like a whole bunch of ABs, a whole bunch of fairy dust. I'm just like, she's going to be fun, right? So the point, anyhow, of doing this painting. Okay, come on. I got drills stuck in my little hole here. uh, get out of there. They're not coming out. I see why. Come on. Seriously? Okay, there we go. There. I shall help you with the Twizzlers. There we go. Okay. The whole point, for me anyhow, was to do this painting because it's far out funky. The event we did years ago, we did a melody. Somebody's doing melody too. I've seen somebody post a picture. They're doing melody, and I was like, yeah, Melody, our girl, she's making an appearance this year, right? Is to make things really cool. We really, all three of us last time, really blinged up Melody and made her just awesome. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to have to do a lot to this one. I'll do a few things, but she comes with so much fun stuff. Okay. So I started, my first drills I put down were a fairy dust. In the very bottom corner, we have some orange fairy dust. All right. And then immediately, got into all of this green AB. All of this is a green AB. So I was having a good time. Now, outlining. You know how Hannah Lynn outlines. Maritza's here. Hello, Maritza. And John's here. And Gina's here. Who else is here? Anybody else new popping in? Paula. Hello, Paula. She outlines everything with black. Well, all of the black in this painting is black fairy dust. Okay? So I start putting on some black fairy dust. Okay, I really didn't get that much done. I got like this little section right here, this little black fairy dust here, and some of this on this one, and a few of these little squares here. That's all I really got put down in the black fairy dust. And I instantly decided I didn't like it. I did not like it. The fairy dust, just the way that the fairy dust is created, it has, that stuff inside, the mica powder or whatever they use inside, and everything just looked kind of either spotty, like you could see spots, or it looked cloudy. And I was not liking how it looked. It kind of grayed out all of the black, and I was not liking it at all. So I took it off, and I'm not going to use it. Dull is a good word. Kind of grayed it out, dulled it out a little bit. Instead of this crisp, and I don't know how well you can see it with my light pad on. I might turn it off for a second for you so you can see it. Hang on. See if I can turn it off for just a second, but we'll see it better. Hang on. Let me show you. All right. How's that? Look. See how bright it is? Well, you actually could see it pretty good with the light pad on now that I turned it off. Anyhow, with the black, hi Dawn, with the black, it's so much shinier. It's so much prettier. And it outlines so much better with just regular black drills. So that's where we're at. Now, do I have enough? Do I have enough spares? Absolutely not. There are 7 bags of black fairy dust. I am going to be hunting around for black drills. So if you got a bunch hanging around somewhere, let me know. just let me know, okay? I will be on the hunt for black. Now, ideally, I would like to have them all be like Diamond Art Club black. And is this, are these the new drills? You know, like the pointier ones? I think that they are. I haven't looked up close to see if they're the pointy ones. It's really hard to tell on some of the colors. They feel like they are, like when you run your hand over it, you know, they feel different. They feel like they got the little peaks. You know what I'm saying? The little peaks. I don't know. Yes, the plain 310 is so much more, you know. Yeah, right, Maritza? I'd rather have the outline really dark too. Yes, yes. If I ever start her, time is not my friend, right? Yeah. Hello, Lee. No, I have nowhere near enough. Nowhere near. Thank you, Julie. It is super pretty. It's super pretty. I know, Joe, but how often do I need to replace any drills? I never run out of drills. So, yeah, like I said, April, they feel like they're the pointy ones. So, right, Becky? The fairy dust is duller. Oh, it doesn't bother you. Well, it was bugging me. They're squares, Dawn. Square. Yeah. I know I can't see them, Sue, on this yellow that's in my tray. I can't see the points or anything. I suppose if I look at a different color, and my lighting in here is really weird, but they feel like yeah, they're the new ones. Anyhow, does it matter if I have the new black? Not really. I don't care. As long as they're a nice, bright, crisp black. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. Anyhow, so from one way or another, I'm going to get enough black drills. If I have to buy them, I have to buy them. Although I just did price them out, and because there's so many, and honestly, even if I had been saving my drills, I don't think I would have enough because there are 7 bags, 7 bags of the fairy dust black, and that's a lot of drills. It's 17 grams a bag, 17, 18 grams a bag. That's a lot of drills. Okay. No matter how you slice it, it's a lot. Anyhow, yeah, I priced them out and it was going to be between $45 and $47. Yeah. So I'm trying to just, I have a couple friends that are going to send me some. We'll see what happens. Right? I don't save them anymore either, Maritza. I used to. That's why I have a few small bags right now, so that I can at least do what I've got here, this section. And I do have a little bit of black left. Did I even bring them in here? Yeah, I did. I mean, I've got a couple of small bags here. I've got like this and this. That's what I have in my spares per square. I'm certain I have more rounds downstairs, but squares, that's all I had. So we're gonna work with it. We're gonna figure it out. Had a dream you ran out. She started saving them. um, yep, 3371. It's a dark brown. That's true. Dawn has some DAC black. That'd be awesome, Dawn. Let me know. You throw out the not fun colors. Well, I throw out all my colors. I'm throwing out all my colors. Hi, Christopher. What's up? Yep. 310 even can come in different shades. You are correct. All of the drills can come in different shades. That's the hard thing. Like, I honestly feel that, like, okay, this bag here is super, super shiny, super shiny. And these are not quite as shiny. So I don't know. And I'm wondering, with this big label like this, I think these are craftably drills. I'm telling you what, you guys, craftably drills, they were the best. They're just awesome. I'd take craftably drills any day. I'm telling you. Let's see, what else? Haven't saved your drills. I know. I mean, I used to save my drills. I have two full, like, the photo boxes. You've seen people organizing the photo boxes with their baggies behind I have two boxes of square drills. I have more of the round drills. I have two boxes of those as well, but those are more packed than the squares. But it's just, it is what it is, And I'm gonna get those regular black drills. Oh, you have 30 whips, Becky? Really? You have enough spares, Dawn? Okay, Dawn, get with me and we'll work on some shipping and stuff. Because if you want to send them to me, oh my goodness. You have 7 bags of them? Wow. Okay. Hello, Sue Bell. How's Sue Bell? Yep. I just, you like what you like, and I didn't like the fairy dust. So I want them to be bright and crisp, these outlines. So we're going to get bright, crisp outlines one way or another. One way or another. Anyhow, besides that, it's looking really pretty. I have added quad cubes. You can probably see those. Like, I have blue quad cubes here, right? It's this paisley. You know how paisley has the dots? Well, this is just made for quad cubes. Seriously. There's four squares in there. They're perfect. And then I have some down here. This was actually, don't think this is wrong. If you look at this, like all of these, starting up here, scrolling around this way, these were all one shade of blue. And then this is a different shade of blue. I have 2 different shades of quad cubes in blue. So I thought, what the heck? Why not? So these are darker than these for some contrast, I suppose. Anyhow, so that's all I've added. There's AB in here. The green AB, of course. I added some AB in the center of this flower right here. That's 550 purple. So I added some purple to the center of that flower. I'm still thinking that when I get up here to the peace sign, I'm going to do something to the peace sign. I'm going to do something to the peace sign. And so maybe the center of the flower, there's ABs in the flower. I might do something to the center of the flower here. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just kind of taking my time, taking it slow and easy. And if I find something I want to do, I do it. I've gone into my AB collection. I've got some pretty purples that would go in the peace sign. We'll see what I come up with. I don't know that I would do it all purple AB, but we'll do something. Your whip storage, oh my goodness. I have maybe, I don't know, I haven't counted in a while. 10, maybe 10 whips now. Yeah, might be more than that. It could be 12. It could be 12. It's too many, whatever it is. It's too many. And my beautiful, beautiful Craftably, it's sitting over there, hanging off the chair, just looking at me. It's so gorgeous. Absolutely, stunningly, beautifully gorgeous. Every time I do a Craftably, I'm just like, they're so nice. They're just so nice. And, I want to just shed a little tear every time I work on a Craftably because they're so, so stinking lovely. Anyhow, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, it is just beautiful. Happy birthday, Sue. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sue. Happy birthday to you. Hi, Deborah. How's Deborah doing? How is Deborah? Hey, Deborah. And Brenda. I don't know. Brenda, was she in the Crochet Live yesterday? I don't think. Did we see Brenda yesterday? I don't recall. Anyhow, I had Brandy come on the Crochet Live yesterday. I just asked her in the morning. I was like, hey, are you busy today? She's like, no, what would I be doing? I'm like, I don't know. And she thought it was Saturday, first of all. I'm like, well, it's Friday. I don't know. Job interviews or I don't know. Anyhow, I said, you want to make a doggy sweater? Because she's got a little miniature dachshund, Peanut. And she's like, yes, I want to make a dog sweater. And I'm like, okay, that's what we're doing on our Crochet Live. You want to come on and we'll make a doggy sweater? And she did. And she's like, yes, yes, I want to make a dog sweater. So we started a dog sweater. I tried my doggy sweater on Ms. Tifa, and it fits so far. Around the neck and everything fits just perfectly. Now, we're getting ready to do the space for the legs, and then to go around the chest. And that'll be the real test, how it fits there. But I got all my ends woven in from what we did yesterday, and I'm ready to continue next week. So it's super cute. I mean, I think it's turning out pretty awesome. I gotta say, I was impressed with Brandy's crocheting. She, you know, I've said it before, and it's not a secret. She is the tightest crocheter I've ever met in my life. Like, we made something one year at the retreat. I taught a crochet class, and her little project was so small, so small. I was just like, goodness gracious. But yesterday I was like, hey, now she was using, okay, I was using a DK weight and a smaller hook. She was using a larger yarn and a larger hook, but her stuff was looking pretty good. I was like, well, okay. Yeah, it's going to be super cute though. Thanks for asking, April. Tifa is still coughing. Um, not as much. Not as much. Oh, Dawn, thank you. You are so sweet. You have my address. I'm in trouble now. I'm kidding. Dawn sent me the cutest stitch markers. I haven't shown you guys yet. I'm kind of waiting for a yarny video. I got a ton of stuff to show in a yarn video, but I don't even have everything that I normally have yet. Like, I don't have my monthly Wonderland yarn yet. It hasn't come in yet. I don't have my monthly Expression Fiber Arch yarn. I haven't been able to order that yet. They haven't even come out with it yet. This month they did the knit along one first. So the people who were doing the knit crochet or knit along, they got their sneak peek and their next clue and what yarn they were using. So I'm certain probably Monday or Tuesday will be our day, the crocheters, but then I'll have to wait and order it and all that stuff. So I think I'm just gonna do a video maybe Tuesday if Dale, goes and gets tacos on Tuesday, because I make a huge, huge mess of the living room when I do a yarn video. And it is really best to do that when he is not even here. So I just get stuff everywhere. And then I have to put it all away, right? But I have crocheted a bunch. I've crocheted a bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, I got a bunch of stuff. She's tight, all right. Brenda. Oh my goodness. Maritza's hooked on ice yarns. Maritza has got an ice yarn thing going on. I haven't ordered from ice yarns in probably a year. I don't think I've ordered from them. I did just get a very small order from Premier though, because I'm in love with hipster cotton. Oh, it's such a nice cotton to work with, and it works up so pretty. So I had to get some more hipster cotton for the things I've been making. Yes. Hi, Patty. Patty is here. Oh no, more yarn. Oh no. Oh, Maritza, did you build a new storage room? Where are you going to build a new storage room, Ritz? So you can add on to the house there? Yeah, Maritza is giving away um, a plushie, a turtle, a sunflower turtle. I think I need a sunflower turtle too. Um, but she's giving one away for Far Out and Funky. Super cute. Her little turtles are adorable, right? I'm not going down the whole plushie road. I'm not doing it. I have a couple of little things I might make, but they're like sunflowers, and I have a bee. I have some fun little things like that, but I am not just going blatantly down the plushie rabbit hole. I'm not doing it. First of all, I don't like that yarn. I don't like the plushy yarn. I don't like working with it. I mean, it's hard to see stitches, and people will say, well, you don't really see your stitches. You have to learn how to feel for your stitches. And I'm like, well, no. Mm-mm. I don't know. It might not be as bad as I'm making it out to be. So many people are doing it. But then that's another good reason not to. So many people are doing it. And the things I'm crocheting, I am totally thinking of the craft show that I have coming up in the fall and what kinds of things will sell there. And I'm not doing plushies because I know there's going to be other people that are going to be doing plushies. So I'm coming up with some things that are different. Hence the hats, the bucket hats, the bandanas. I've now made 2 headbands. I just got yarn ready today to do some coasters. Or no, I'm going to do not coasters. I'm going to do washcloth type things. Yeah. So I'm looking at my crochet stuff being totally different stuff besides the plushies. You made a gnome, Maritza. Okay, you gotta send me a picture of your gnome. I gotta see the gnome. But the turtles are super cute. They are. Uh-huh. Right, Becky? We all need one of those. I know, Christopher, just all the yarny stuff, right? All the yarny. I know. And that's what mine are, Maritza, actually. The sunflower and the bee and stuff like that, they're regular yarn. They're not the chenilles or the plushy yarns or whatever. Yep. You can see your stitches. It's not bad. Okay. A sea turtle is your spirit animal. I know Christopher just loves it when we start talking about yarn and all that fun stuff. Right, Christopher? Oh, well. It's fun for me to do different things. Like instead of diamond painting all the time, it's fun to crochet. My mornings are crochet. I missed out on crocheting this morning. I have not crocheted today. I'm kind of feeling a little, withdrawal type something going on because I have not crocheted today. I don't know why. What happened this morning? I know. I just got up late. I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning to let the dogs out. And then I went back to sleep. And I didn't get up until 8:30. And I was like, oh, well, it's late. It's late. That's my prime crochet time is early in the morning when I get up at like 7. I get up and I crochet a lot. And then Dale is usually asleep. And when he wakes up, then it's like day begins. But he was up. He was up before me. I told you, I've just been kind of sleepy and I've just needed some rest. And I tell you what, I took a nap this afternoon. I don't nap. I think I've told you guys that before. I just don't take naps, but I did today. And I felt so much better when I woke up. I was just like, oh, that is exactly what I needed. And I took a nap for like an hour. And I felt so good when I woke up. And I was like, oh, I got up and I researched some patterns. That's when I found the pattern I'm going to use for these like face cloth type things, whatever they call them. I made a blueberry cake. We picked blueberries the other day. We've got all these beautiful, luscious, yummy blueberries, so I made a blueberry cake. Uh, the cotton crocheted square pot holders. I could make those too. Um, yeah, just all kinds of stuff. I washed dishes. I worked on this diamond painting for a little bit. I was productive because I was rested and I was feeling better. So, yeah. But I am feeling a little something about not crocheting today. I'm kind of really hooked on crocheting, and if I don't crochet every day, I feel a little, I don't know, feel a little weird. Like, I missed my crochet today. I'm running out of this color. I need some more. A lot of this yellow. I don't even know how many bags of this yellow there are, but there's a bunch of it. That's the first bag. I'm doing a good job of using up the first bag already. So that was my day. I did go out to my flower garden today before the nap. And maybe that helped me feel tired too. I was outside. I was in the flower garden. It was sunny. I was warm. I was working. I came in, and it's nice and cool inside. And I was just like, okay, I'm ready to just take a nap. It felt good though to just take a nap and not worry about it. Like, you know, Dale was just like, go take a nap. He had taken a nap. He had taken a nap, so he slept on the couch for a little while. Yeah, but anyhow, um, I'll probably, I don't know, I'll probably crochet a little bit after this. Maybe that's got an edge on it I don't like. Would make it not fit properly. You don't want it to not fit. But I got quite a pile of stuff that I have made and plans to do more. I mean, I've got until the end of September. I want to see how much stuff I can have, ready for that craft sale. You notice I don't have any release paper on this. I don't have it sectioned off. I'm just kind of going helter skelter, willy nilly, wherever the wind takes me, right? And I'm kind of feeling like there's certain areas I feel the need to finish them. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm doing up here and I want to keep going and get like all of the green AB all the way up this ray. I feel like I need to finish this ray. I definitely need to finish this paisley part here. I don't know. I'm definitely just kind of going all over the board here. 98 degrees. Oh my goodness. But April, this morning when we got up and checked the weather, it was only like 67 or something like that. The high today was only in the 70s. It's really pleasant. It's really nice out. But when you're out in the flower garden, it's direct sunlight beating down on you. It got warm. I was checking on my flowers. Some of them are doing good. Some, nothing's happening. I planted some more sunflowers. Okay. Let's talk about it for a minute. Hang on. Joe, I love naps. It's not even muggy here. So Maritza, it was muggy here. My weather always heads your way, right? It was muggy here, but pleasant weather should be on the way. It's really nice. It's really nice. So, Maritza took a nap too. See, we're napping here. People are napping. Post week 1 progress. You don't need to post a week 1 progress. So all you need to do for week 1 is post a start photo. It's just one picture a week. So week 1 was just show your start. What are you working on? Post your start picture. Week 2, you will post a progress picture. Week 3, a progress picture. And week 4 can either be progress if you didn't finish, or post a finish if you managed to finish your painting. Okay? That's how that's working. It's just one post a week. Just one a week. All right, one post a week. So if you've already posted for this week, you posted a start photo, you are good for week 1. I suppose I should talk about that. Remind me to come back to the flower garden. Let me talk about how this is all going to work. Okay. So today is the 6th. Tomorrow is the 7th. Woo, I'm bright, aren't I? I'm right on top of it. I haven't even stepped outside today. Yes, so I'm getting ready to talk about Maritza. Maritza's giving away the first prize. So her and I and Kara, we all got together on the phone the other day and had a little chat and ironed this out. So we've got quite a few prizes, okay? And so we had to figure out how we were going to disperse our prizes and how we were going to do it all. All right, so here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. You post your progress. A start photo for week 1, progress after that. Okay. Now, that post, week 1's post, will go down tomorrow, and a new one will start on the 8th. Okay. So, did I write these dates somewhere? I did, yeah. So, Maritza's giving away the first prize, and it is the turtle. It's the turtle, and it's something else too. Let's see. It's the turtle, and it is a $25 gift certificate, gift card, however they call them on Etsy, to Bees Gems, which is Brenda. Brenda, right here, Brenda. She's given us some really nice gift cards to their shop, and they have some fun stuff in the shop. Really fun stuff in the shop, okay? So that's her prize. That's what she'll be giving away. Now, what she's going to do is she's going to pick the winner. She's going to go through all of the posts for week 1, and she's going to pick a winner, probably do some little clip, a little video clip or something, or a photo screenshot. I don't know exactly. And she's going to then give it to me. I will announce her winner next Saturday. Okay. That's how it's going to work. Next Saturday, I will announce the week 1's winner on Saturday Night Live. All right. Then week 2 comes along. Okay. And that's my week. I also have everybody, each week we're going to have a gift card from Brenda because she was so gracious to give us 4 of them. So I'll have a gift card from Brenda, and I have that beautiful pen. I've shown it several times from Candylicious Pens. So that will be my giveaway. All right. So my giveaway will be given away on the 20th because week 2's post is from the 8th to the 14th. I can make a little calendar here and put it in the Facebook group. I just haven't done it yet. I can do that if you'd like me to. And then week 3 will be Kara's week, and her week runs from the 15th to the 21st, but her giveaway will be on the 27th. And we'll announce them all on Saturday night here. Okay, we're not necessarily getting together and doing a live or anything, but I'll be announcing the winners here. Okay, so just think, I mean, the post ends like on Sunday, and then the prize will be given away the next Saturday. All right, so we got some fun stuff. Kara's got a Brenda gift card and So Blingy package. And then the last and final week, okay, we have several things. Hello, Bonnie. That will run from the 22nd to the 31st. And on August 3rd, we might get together on August 3rd. We ought to talk about that. We didn't really talk about that, but I think we need to get together on the 3rd and celebrate and get together and all be here and, maybe be decked out a little bit in some far out and funky. That's what we did the last time. And it was fun. We had a good time. I think we should come back for the final because we have 3 different packages to give away for the final week. So, yeah, We got 3 packages to give away for the final week. I think we should just get on and just be kind of fun and funky and have a good time and have some laughs with you guys and give away the final 3 packages of goodies that we have to give away. So that's kind of how it's working. Sorry, it is such a late notice how we're going to do everything, but you know, Maritza had things to do with her dad, and then rightfully so, she had a little vacation, which was well deserved and well needed for Maritza to go on a little vacation. I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself and had a good time and got some rest and just relaxed because you deserve it, hon. You really deserve it. So, anyhow, so we were just a little later getting together and finalizing how everything was going to go down. But we were collecting prizes and we were, getting things organized, and we just weren't able to get together and, finalize all the details. But we have it now. We got it now. We know what we're doing. We are rocking and a rolling now. We are all set. All right. Okay, what are we doing now? I don't know. What should we do next? I got to start working on this little paisley thing here, this green. All right, where's my color for that? They're both in here. Oh my gosh, the colors. Wait until you see these. These are so pretty. This is the anchor, and I'm just going to grab some pinches here of that. There we go. Yeah. All right. So, any questions? You want to see us in 60s garb? I know, right? We did it last time. It was fun. It was fun. We did it before. We can do it again, right? It was a good time. We had fun. You're going to change your license plate to funky or groovy. Oh, yeah, on your truck. You're doing that truck. I love it. Right, Bonnie? Doesn't it look great? I'm loving it. It looks awesome. Talk about bright. Everything on it is bright and pretty. The colors are fantastic. Look at this green. Look at this green I'm about to lay down here. It's so pretty. Look at that. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. So pretty, right? And then there's another green. And then, of course, that green AB is in here as well. I got more green AB to go, too. It's so pretty. Oh, my goodness. When I got this thing kitted up, and it was all in my case here, I'm using my Craftmate Lockable, all in the case, and I just looked at all of the colors laid out there. I was like, that is so fun. It's just fun. The colors are popping. They're pretty. It's fun. So I'm loving it. Can you see them? Can you see how pretty they are? Can you see how gorgeous they are? Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yep. And then wait till you see the other color, this other shade of green. I think it's lighter than this one. The green AB is a beautiful, beautiful color. I'm really enjoying it. And like I've said, I have no... Oh, I thought I had another one there. I guess I don't. Oh, there's more down here. I have no... I'm not fooling myself into believing I'll finish this or even get close to finishing it, because that is not going to happen. But, and I'm not going to have a problem like putting it away when I'm done with the event and not finishing it. It might have to just go away, and it's fine. I can pull it out later when I've got, less on my plate to do. I'll get it done, but I'm not in a rush. I'm just enjoying the process with this one, and it'll be done when it's done, right? It will be done when it's done. So no hurry, no rush, no, anyhow, I got a couple more of these to go. Then I'll look at chat and see what you guys are talking about. All right. Now we're going to do this other shade of green, and then we're going to do the green ABs. Love it. They are gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous, Maritza. Yep. You regret not snagging it. Well, you know, you can get it from Art and Soul. Art and Soul has recently released this one. And I believe it's going to be hand charted at Art and Soul if you wanted to, you know, still partake. I know, Jess. I know you're trying not to buy any more diamond paintings. I know. Sorry. Right, Brenda? If only we could work faster. 3 sets of hands. Right. Yes. I know. It just doesn't happen. You think it is the same size? I haven't checked out the size of the one at Art and Soul. I couldn't tell you that, but yeah, it might be. I don't know. It looked good when I saw their post. That's all I can say. I saw their post about it. It looked good. So this must be the only place that this green shade is used, because there aren't very many of them. I think I'm going to use up a bunch of them right here. Finishing up the little paisley thing here. Anyhow. Yes, I'll be flower garden. Oh my goodness. So, you know, after I had the mice get in and eat up some of my seeds, well, that was disappointing, right? I had some flowers coming up out in the flower garden. They were a special sunflower that I bought from Sunflower Steve. Sunflower Steve. He's got beautiful flowers. And I bought 1 package of seeds from him because, you know, these are like, I don't know, these are special growers. They're design type people, and their seeds are not cheap. Well, my sunflowers, I planted them directly in the ground. I did not pre-sow them or anything. I put them right in the dirt, and they were growing. They were looking great. I was so happy. And then I went out there one day, and something had gotten into all of them. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Yep, they were pretty much demolished. I was like disappointed to the max. And I'm like, wow. I was looking so forward to those. They were going to be so pretty. And I planted every single seed that there was because there weren't very many. So I planted all of them. So I have no more. So I can't even replant them. Now, last year, was it last year or the year before? I got a donation of seeds for the retreat, and I got a ton of seeds. This company was so generous. They just sent me a whole box full of just assorted seeds. There were a lot of vegetables, a lot of flowers, and there happened to be, I think there's at least 3 varieties of sunflowers. I have so many of them left over. I've given them away to friends, to other people. I mean, there's just so many. But I took some of those and I planted 2 rows of 2 different varieties of sunflowers. Okay. Went out there one day, and you can see all down the row little holes where something has been in there and just dug it up. I'm like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Right? No, something been in there digging them up. Okay, all right. You completed your first picture. Can you start a new one? Yes, Marion, sure. Oh, Bonnie, that trick or treat gnome is so cute. I know, don't buy anymore. I know. And I love the ladybug too. The ladybug was the next one they showed. That one is super cute. Hello, Jennifer. I'll tell you about my Dreamer Design overseas purchase in a second. The small kits are lovely. I know, right? it was yummy. I mean, something was just having a great time in there, just digging up the seeds, just digging up the seeds, digging up the seeds, right? I'm like, are you kidding me? So I have gone out there and I've cayenne peppered because someone somewhere had said if you put cayenne pepper in, on, and around your plants, the critters won't come in and get them. They'll stay away from them because, I mean, it's cayenne pepper. They won't like that. So every couple days now, I go out there and I just sprinkle cayenne pepper on my stuff, right? I'm like, stay out of my stuff. Now, the zinnias are growing great. They don't bother the zinnias. I planted some celosia. That's growing great. I planted, oh, I can't even remember what it is. It's super pretty though. I don't remember the name of it, but I just planted those seeds not too long ago and they've sprouted and they're coming up. I'm like, okay, so there's things that are doing well, things that nothing is bothering. And then there's other stuff that they're just like, I want this one. I like this kind. They bother some and not others. Well, I'm just going to keep cayenne peppering. And Dale bought some, it's like a rodent repellent spray. Like it smells foul, completely foul, stinkiest stuff I've ever smelled. It's nasty, but it's called Repelzol. That's what it is. And it is supposed to keep critters and such away from places you don't want them. So he's been spraying that. I'm cayenne peppering. We're doing everything we can think of to keep the critters out and away. So I don't know. I'm just crossing my fingers. Kitties are, I think they're downstairs right now. See, Joyce said the cayenne pepper kept chipmunks away from her garden. Yeah, so I just keep going to the store. I used up one jar of cayenne pepper already. And I went and got another jar of cayenne pepper. So I just keep cayenne peppering the poop out of it. So we were out there one day. We were working out there. And Dale and I were both like, okay, something is dead. Something is dead and deteriorating, rotting. There's nothing like a dead animal smell. It is distinct. There's no denying it. Okay? We're like, something around here is dead. Now, we looked around. We couldn't find anything. Well, when I was out there, I think it was yesterday, I was out there and I was doing some weeding. I just had a hoe. I know Dale borrowed a little mini rototiller from my dad. He had like one of those little itty bitty narrow rototillers. He actually had two of them. Dale brought them both to our house and neither one of them worked. Neither one of them would work. So I got out a hoe and I was just hoeing the rows, hoeing the rows. I need to get out there and rake up some of the things that I hoed. And he's on the hunt for a weasel. Anybody know what a weasel is? We want to find a weasel. So I don't know. We got to find a good way to do some weeding. Anyhow, I was out there and I was weeding. No, it is not, Jess. It is not easy at all. That's good to know, Sherry, because I'm going to have to start making more trips to the Dollar Tree to get my cayenne pepper because a person could go broke trying to cayenne pepper your garden every few days. Right? I wonder if anything works as well as cayenne pepper. Like would chili pepper work? I don't know. It's the hot that, anyhow. So I'm weeding and I turn around and I've got gladiolas planted out there, which are coming up beautifully, and they're going to flower and all that stuff. And in my little patch of gladiolas there, I found a rabbit, a dead rabbit, just laying in the glads. And my first thought was, you know what my first thought was, don't you? Karma is a bitch. Right? That was my thought. I'm like, you were probably the one that got in here and ate my sunflowers and dug up the other sunflowers. It was probably you. And now here you are dead, right? Here you are dead. Well, good morning, Gwenda. Good morning. Oh, yep. Old school tools. Yeah. I want a weasel, a little weasel, you know, the tool. Yeah, the tool. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, Jess, I don't know. Did he overdose on some cayenne pepper or what? What happened? Really, Sherry, you can mix it with water? Huh. Hmm. I may have to look into that, see how that works. Because it's really not easy to sprinkle it. Cayenne pepper, you know, it gets stuck in the little holes of the jar and whatnot. Yeah, it's not easy to sprinkle it. I'm out there like, I'm tipping the jar back and forth. Like, you know, then you got to tip it up. You know, yeah, I might see about doing that with water type thing. See how that works. I don't know. I'll do some research. I'll do some research on that one. But yeah, that was my thought. Sorry, little bunny, but you know, karma. You shouldn't have been in here. You shouldn't have been in here. I'm certain you're the one that was in here eating my plants and digging up the seeds and eating those. And hey, you know, go live elsewhere. Go eat all the other stuff. There's plenty of stuff to eat that's not my flowers in my garden. Go somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, this whole gardening thing. I mean, I wonder how some of the big places do it. I mean, they must plant in such quantity that losing some is not a huge problem, you know? But I'm not planting in those quantities. So they come and they get into my stuff and they just decimate the whole thing. It's just all gone, all gone, all gone. Anyhow, I don't know. Maybe I'm meant to be a crafter and not a gardener. I really want to be a gardener, though. I really do. I will say the gardening is more work than crafting. I mean, all you got to do to craft and crochet and diamond paint is sit on your butt, right? That gardening nonsense, it's no joke. It's work. It is work. It's hot and sweaty and dirty work, back-breaking kind of work. But hey, I will say this: keeps you in shape. Keeps you in shape. Keeps you moving. I mean, we can't sit on our fannies all the time doing nothing, can we? Well, I mean, we can, but should we? Should we? No, no, we shouldn't. We should get down on our hands and knees in the dirt and, you know, right? Is Christopher still here? Christopher, how's your garden going? I missed your garden, like, little tour. You should do another little garden tour. Christopher, I do my garden tour. Where's yours? We want to see your garden again. Uh-huh. Show us your garden. Yes, that was the dead smell, was the rabbit. Mm-hmm. And we have rabbits everywhere. They're everywhere. We had friends over yesterday. Dale's friend, a childhood friend that he's known since, you know, they grew up on the same street together and all that. They live in Saginaw, so they don't live too far away from us, like an hour and a half away. But they came down for the 4th and they rented a hotel and just hung out down in Lansing. And they're just like spending a few days, like doing fun things in Lansing, meeting up with friends, that kind of thing. So they came over here. We hung out for a while. Then we went into town and we got pizza. Came back and hung out some more. And of course, you know, Dale has to take him out to see the greenhouse and the garden and talk about how it used to be the trash pile and you got to show people, what you've been working on, stuff like that, when you're proud of it. Sure. So, what was my point of that story? I had a point. What was the point? Somebody said something that made me think of what the point was. Oh, we're sitting on the deck after pizza, and they were both like, they live more city life and always have. And they were just like, this is quiet and peaceful. And they're like, yeah, we love it this way, the peace and the quiet out here. And they were amazed at how many rabbits were out there. I mean, his friend looked out and he's like, oh my goodness, there's like 4 of them over there. We're like, oh yeah, yep. We've got the bunnies for sure. So many bunnies. They're everywhere. Literally everywhere. Big ones, little ones, medium ones. There's so many rabbits. But the other night, Dale and I decided to go for a walk. Oh, it was last night. It was last night after they left. And he said, you want to go for a walk? And I said, yeah, just a short one. I mean, it was dark. It was almost 10 o'clock. So we went for a short walk. We went to the short end of the road, not the long end of the road. We did the short end of the road, and we went over into the lake neighborhood and walked down that road. But we were like, look at the bats. Oh my goodness. One night, Dale had me come outside and he's like, come here, look at this. He's like, look at all of these bats. They were just swooping in over the pond and stuff. And at that night, I thought I saw like 6, 7, maybe. Last night when we took this walk, there was at least a dozen. They were everywhere. Super cool. I mean, I know some people get freaked out by bats. I do not. I think bats are awesome. They're not going to hurt us. They're not going to bother us. But boy, they were just flying everywhere. They were eating bugs, having a good old time. We do get some mosquitoes for sure, but we don't get a ton of mosquitoes. I mean, first of all, we have chickens, we have ducks. They both eat bugs all the time. They're eating bugs. And then with that many bats zooming around, they're eating a ton of bugs. A ton of bugs. Eagle got a bunny yesterday. Oh, 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 good. Christopher's going to do a little garden tour. Yay, yay. You come from a line of gardeners and you can't grow a thing. Right. Bees love lavender. We just bought some lavender. Dale's going to plant. There's no reason to be scared of them, Bonnie. No reason to be scared. I promise. They're not going to bother you. They're just not. Right. That's all they want, too. They just want the bugs. They'll swoop down. Like when we go for a walk, sometimes they're swooping overhead, but it's because we humans have attracted the bugs to us. And the bats know that. So the bats are just coming to get the bugs, right? No, they're really cool though. They won't hurt you. They're pretty cool. Now you don't want them living in your house or anything like that. I mean, just, in your attics and stuff because, that's nasty. They'll poop and that's not good. But out in nature, it's so cool. And they're fun to watch. They're just fun to watch them as they swoosh and swoop and, all that. They're kind of like the barn swallows that dive and stuff over the pond. And they're just getting bugs too. So we got a lot of good bug eaters around here. Happy to say that. We got a lot of things here eating bugs. So we don't have a huge problem with mosquitoes. A lot of people think that we do because we have the pond, but we really don't because we have so many critters around here that do a good job of eating a lot of them. So happy to report that, right? That was really cool to just take that walk and just watch these bats just swooping around. And there were so many of them. I've not seen that many before. So the bat population's doing well. It's doing well, apparently. But the bunny population's doing great. They just need to stay out of my garden. Yeah. The ducks are having a blast. All of the ducks are going down to the water. So now, okay, I'm referring to them as the babies. We got the babies. Peep and repeep. Peep and repeep now get along. They get along. They like each other. Peep is nice to repeep now. Everything's great. They're out during the day in the little fenced in area and they just hang out and have a good time. And a couple times a day, Dale goes out there and he gets them out and just sets them on the grass and says, come on. And they walk down to the pond. And they swim in the pond for a few minutes and then they go back in their little fenced in enclosure, right? So then we'll call the other group the young ones. Okay. The five other young ones. They are out all day. They're out all day now. Okay. And they are getting very good at, they'll go down to the pond, they'll swim for a while, and then they come back up to get some food and to preen. They love to preen after they've been in the water. Well, where do they go when they come back up? They go right over to the outside enclosure where Peep and Repeep are, because that's where they were for weeks, outside in that grassy area that Dale fenced in. And they'll just go back there. And so they're laying outside of the fence. Peep and Repeep are inside the fence. And so they're all just kind of right there, you know? The older ducks do not bother them at all. Neither of the older groups. I'm going to call the one group the teenagers, because now we got all these different groups and all these different ages. So the one group I call the teenagers now. The teenagers just kind of do their own thing. You know how teenagers are, right? They do their own thing. And the older ducks, they'll swim in the pond with the young ones, and they don't bother them. They get along just fine. So all the older ducks are getting along great. They are all getting their routines, learning how to go down to the water, come up from the water, be independent. At night, we don't really have too much trouble getting them to go into the pen. The young ones, not Peep and Repeep, we just picked them up. They're still inside. They have not been able to join the rest of the flock. Like, they're not with them at all, unless they're in the water, but they're very supervised when we're out there with them. But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, they come in pretty nicely at night, and we'll get the youngest 5 in, and we get them in one of the coops, close them in, and then usually the teenage group will come next. Sometimes it's the older group. It's just a process. You just wait. You put food out there, they will come, right? And they all eventually come in. It's pretty peaceful, pretty quiet. Every once in a while, one of the boys from one group decides to go after one of the females in the other group, and that causes some ruckus. It's like they're very, very possessive of their females. No, these are our girls. But here's the thing. The older group only has one boy now. That's one that Dale calls Donald. And the younger group has 2. We're down to 3 males. 3. But they get a little possessive of their females. I'll just say, they get a little possessive of their females. So it is what it is. Anyhow, it's an interesting life we live out here, you know. Keeps you on your toes for sure. Keeps you on your toes. Okay, what do I want now? I finished my little paisley. Isn't it cute? What's it look like? I gotta scroll up so I can see what it looks like on camera. Pretty, isn't it? It's pretty. Okay, we're gonna work here on some of this orange here around the. What do I need? What do I need for that? Let's see. Um, Need a Scarlet cameo. I don't know. They're not big. They're not real. I mean, they're not huge. I mean, they're not like, them fruit bats are big. These are not huge, big bats. Nope. Well, your sister probably had something in her hair that it wanted, right? Uh, Probably had something in her hair that the bat wanted. Okay, I'm looking for the triangle. Where is the triangle? Um, I don't find it. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, I know why. I know why. It's fairy dust. Okay, hang on. I don't have my fairy dust in here. I didn't think I was going to use fairy dust tonight, but hang on. Let me go get them real quick. Hang tight. Hang tight. Oh, oh, kitties. What are we doing? Kittens have my sweater. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can I have my sweater back, please? Thank you. Uh-huh. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I have my sweater on the chair. Look out. Had my sweater on the chair out there in the kitchen. They pulled it down and they are just like in my sweater. All right. Yeah, that's fun. Had to take that away. All right, we're going to do some orange fairy dust. The orange fairy dust is actually pretty. I actually like the orange fairy dust. So let's do some of that and see what we think. What do we think of the orange fairy dust? I get a few here and I get some over here as well. So now these are pretty. Now, I don't know what it is. Some colors are just, I don't know. The fairy dust actually shows up better and I like them better. Like this. These are pretty. Like I said, it was one of the first colors I put down on this painting was some of this orange fairy dust because it's down in the very lowest corner where I start. Can you hear kittens out there? Can you hear that thunk, thunk, thunk noise? It's kittens at the door. They're trying to get in. They can't. No. Yeah, these are pretty. Now, and I think, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I feel fairy dust works best in groups, like larger groupings of them together versus like outlining this outlining in fairy dust. I don't think that did any good. I think if you get a cluster of them, a group of them, they look prettier. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. I think Josh is still going to take the one kitty. Yeah. Gail says one male every 4 to 6 ducks recommended. Yeah. Well, we definitely had too many males for a while, but now we're right at that ratio. We're good. We've only got the 3 males right now. We're good. You like the green 907 fairy dust, shows up well. Hello, Lisa. How's Lisa? You don't think they're as shiny? They're not as shiny. That's the interesting thing, Bonnie. They're not. They're just not as shiny. Nope. Christopher's like, nope, your eyes are not deceiving you. No, they're not. And that's why I think when you cluster them together, they get a little more dazzling. Is that what they get? They get dazzling? I don't know. I think they need to be in groups. Like you can put an AB down, a few ABs, and ABs will, they'll do their thing. ABs will just always do their thing. They will always shine and sparkle, and no matter how many of them you have. But these guys, I don't know, they're interesting. I haven't been a fan of them from the beginning, as you guys know, because I couldn't really see what they were doing. I didn't feel how they were enhancing or making things, prettier. I love ABs. I love my ABs. Fairy dust? Yeah, I don't know. Now that I'm getting a few of them in here, can you see them? Can you see them? What are you thinking? I don't know. And putting them next to ABs is a total mistake, if you ask me. And that's what was happening over here. This is all AB with fairy dust on the edges. It did nothing. Absolutely did nothing. How are they looking? Can you see them? They are shimmery, but you can't really tell. You can't tell from the video, sorry. Yeah, we did have a whole conversation about naps. Yeah. Just likes AB's better, right? 959 fairy dust. I liked her. The 310 fairy dust looked on the elephant silhouette. On the elephant? Oh, got you. Got you, that elephant thing. Got you. I don't know. I'm just, I think there's a time and a place for them, maybe. But what I've experienced so far has not been that time and place. I think they're just getting put in randomly almost. Like, why did you decide to put them here? Why are they there? I don't know why they're there. What is that supposed to be? And why are we putting fairy dust there? I don't know. Right? I think if you have a reason for them to give a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmer or something, fine. They don't highlight like ABs do, for sure. So if you're doing a landscape and you want to highlight flowers or leaves or a glisten that the sun would be casting on your flowers and leaves, it doesn't do that. I don't know. Let's see. Can you see anything? Like, what if I turn off the light pad? Can you tell? I'm going to turn off the light pad real quick, see what it looks like. See if it looks any different for you. I'll try to catch it on camera too, like when I do. Now you see, it looks a little more shimmery when you turn it off. Oh gosh. Huh. How about if I zoom you in? They look pretty in the tray. Well, there you go, Christopher. There you go. They look pretty in the tray. Okay, look at those. Okay, let me move that real quick. Look at the ABs, though. Look at the ABs. Seriously, those ABs are just like kapow, right? Okay, let's zoom you in a little bit. It looks a whole lot different in my camera than it does on screen, too. So, whoa. There they are. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? I mean, they're okay there. Like I said, they're okay in that situation because they're in a big group. They're in a big group. Bonnie can't tell. See, I know. Anyhow, well, The rest of the drills are all pretty bright and vibrant. Anyhow, that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I can say. It is what it is. Right. There has to be a purpose for them, a texture change. There you go. Sand, clothing. Got you. Huh. All right. Well, it is what it is. That's my fairy dust for the night, guys. That's my fairy dust. I mean, it's pretty in here when I look at it with my eyes. And Sue likes the fairy dust better than AB's. Okay. Each to their own, right? I just haven't fallen in love with them. Maybe I have not found a painting that has the correct application of them. I don't know. Someone's got the wine tonight. What? Who's whining? Me? Am I whining? Thirsty. Thirsty. I can tell it's almost 8:30. I can hear the Amtrak. The Amtrak goes by about this time at night, every night. And it's not even close to us. It's quite a ways away, but you hear it every night. Sometimes Dale will be like, "Is it that late?" And I'll be like, "What?" He goes, "The Amtrak." I'm like, oh, yeah. Summer's definitely an interesting phenomenon, right? Because it stays light so late. It kind of messes with your brain. You're outside, you're doing stuff, you're busy, you're doing things, and you don't even realize. Oh, I missed 3 fairy dust right there. Of course I did, right? You don't even realize how late it is. All of a sudden you're like, man, really is that late? Really is that late? It messes up my food schedule too, because sometimes we don't eat then until really late, and I'm like, I don't like eating late. It throws off everything. In the wintertime, we're more regimented, I would say. We have a schedule. We're eating dinner by 5 or 6. And in the summertime, it seems like sometimes it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And I'm like, we haven't had dinner yet. And at that point, Dale's like, well, what's for dinner? And I'm like, dinner? What? We need dinner now? Why don't we just have a snack, call it good, and go to bed, right? Or go have ice cream. Let's have ice cream instead. I remember when I was a kid, we would do that a lot. My mom, she'd be outside doing things. She was a nighttime, be outdoors, working kind of person in the summer. And there were times when I don't think we did have dinner. We'd have ice cream or something. Or you'd get done working, everybody's hot and sweaty because it was hot and humid and icky. And we would just go get ice cream just to cool off, I got to check out the little ice cream shop in town. I got to see if they're open all the time, what their hours are, that kind of stuff. Haven't been up there since Gizzard Fest. I don't know what their schedule is like. I'll check it out. Because it's like a mile and a half away, It's easy to get to. Easy to go get some ice cream. Yeah. Who doesn't love ice cream in the summertime especially? Get a good ice cream cone. Talking myself into it. You can hear it, right? Talking myself right into it. I guess I already had a piece of blueberry cake. That could be considered dinner. Ice cream now for dessert? No, don't do it. Tell me, don't do it. Dale is busy putting in I think it's called an anoid rod, something like that. You put it in your, what do you put it in? Water softener? Water heater. You put it in the water heater. Yeah. Bye, Brenda. Good night. You put it in the water heater, and it's supposed to help take care of like iron and things like that, and smells, because when you have hard water, well water, you can get some funky, like eggy smell and stuff in your water. So Dale's been noticing it, and he's like, I'm tired of it. He got himself one of these. I think it's called an anoid rod or something, made out of some special material. It does something to the water. I don't know what. But he's been down there putting that in. I've heard him downstairs tinkering around. The whole time I've been live here, he's been down there tinkering around, putting this thing together. And he told me, he just ordered it this morning, and he told me it was coming. Chris is bothering me. Christopher, stop bothering people. Is it Maritza that's whining and drinking, or what? What are you talking about, Christopher? I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, and here he comes. Is the rod installed?
It's been.
It's been. It's called a anoid. What's it called? What's it called? An anoid rod? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never gotten a notification on my phone about an Amazon delivery quite like this one. It was interesting. It said, your delivery person has a note for you. And I'm like, what? Delivery person has a note. Oh, an anoid rod.
Supposedly that's best one on the market. 20-year warranty.
Oh, 20 years. Mm-hmm. Eliminates the sulfur smell and stops corrosion.
We have that.
Oh, you can't type, so Christopher thinks you're drunk. Okay.
What?
Christopher's picking on Maritza, thinking she's been drinking. I thought he was talking about me whining. I was lost.
Yeah, so green light on down there.
Meaning it's working?
It's working, yeah. It's like, okay. Like I said, when you walk in that back room, it's lit up.
And it goes in the heater, water heater?
Yeah, it's activated by electricity.
Okay.
It's rid of the sulfur smell.
Okay.
And I noticed we've had sulfur smell.
Okay.
So I took out the old rod.
There was one in there?
Yes.
Oh.
Factory one.
Okay. Here comes your kitty. He started out the live today. Mr. Sunny did.
Oh, he did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He was here. He was present. I just went out there to get some more drills, and I found 2 kittens on the floor in my sweater. In my sweater on the floor, honey. They got it down off the chair, and they were in the sweater. They did like it.
They like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good night, April. You're going to go make healthy food. April, that is no fun. Healthy food. What?
What are we having?
See, I don't know. We're talking about that.
Bread. You don't have enough.
No, we don't have bread. Our bread got icky and moldy.
So do it out.
Yeah.
I'm thinking something light.
Something
sandwich.
light. There you go. A sandwich, but we don't have any bread.
Well, there's one place to get it.
Subway.
How about the kitty way? I see you.
Yeah, I can hear it purring too. It's Mr. Sunny. He's coming on in here, checking things out.
Mm-hmm.
What are you into, sir? It was him and Misty that were in my sweater too. They're the troublemakers. What? Meow. Not me, he says. Meow, me? Yes, you.
Yeah.
Yes, you.
Yeah.
It's you. Come here. You and Misty, you are the troublemakers. Uh-huh. Yes. Tell them hi. I don't know if they can. Hey. Okay, never mind. He says, no, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to. Don't bite me neither.
No, he will scratch it.
No, he's not biting me. You don't want to be on camera though. We had pizza last night. Otherwise, I'd have pizza, but we had pizza last night, and I had leftovers for lunch. Oh. Yep. You have one in your RV water heater. Change it every 6 months. Well, this one's good for a while. Like, I don't know, 20 years. Good for 20 years. You should get yourself a 20-year one, Marion. Yeah. Yeah, we don't even have leftovers. We got nothing good here. We'd have to like cook. You know what I mean? Like we'd have to cook. Like we got ground beef and chicken, stuff like that. Who wants to cook? I don't want to cook. It's funny. He's the only cat that keeps coming in here is Sunny. Sunny, how come you're the only one coming in? Where's the other brother and sister? They're not coming in. How come it's just you? Huh? No, don't climb me. No climbing me. No. No climbing me, okay? No. No.
Wait.
Who's late? Oh, I know. I'm saying goodbye here in a second. Ice cream, like Sue says. Perfect. Maritza dialed a number. Oh, you ordered out? She ordered out. Freezer pizza, not delivery pizza. There's a big difference, isn't there? Freezer pizza and delivery pizza. I know. We don't ever get pizza delivered. Just let me say that. We never get it delivered. We live out in, the middle of nowhere. I don't even know who delivers here, if anybody does. So we get pizza, we got to go get it. Anyhow, all right, we're going to go figure out some food. So, ow, dude. This cat, he just jumped up on me and grabbed a hold of my thigh, and man, I'm going to have to get after him. All right. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Have a great night. Have a good weekend, rest of your weekend, all that fun stuff. And
hope everybody had a happy 4th.
Yeah, I hope that. Yeah, we didn't even talk about the 4th really, but I know we talked about a million other things.
Fireworks.
I know, right? All right, we'll talk to you later. I gotta go get this cat out of my stuff.
Come here, Sonny.
He just jumped up on me again, grabbed a hold of my thigh. I'm like, ow. Okay, where's my button to end my live? Where's my button? There it is. Okay, bye everybody.